It's 31 degrees and pouring rain. I just ain't got the gear for all that, or a way to dry it really, or time to sit around and let it dry. I guess I'm sleeping in this morning, which I need the rest anyway. Last night I had to call the cops and switch hotels. Somebody done stole about half my prescription. Get back out there this afternoon when it quits. Probably hunt this morning, pack up all my stuff this afternoon, and hunt tomorrow morning, and then head on back to Georgia. So it's getting down to the wire, but maybe we can make something happen. Either way, it's been a decent trip. I've had opportunities. I've just not capitalized. Brett.
No. The biggest deer I've ever freaking seen. I'm standing here, literally, I've pulled my junk out and I'm about to pee. And I look over and see a deer coming at like 60 yards. Just point the camera in that general direction and get my bow. I don't know what I got on video, but he's coming, he's like 30, 35 yards. I grunt at him and he stops with one stick right in front of his vitals. And I've never seen a deer react that way to a grunt. That took a turn and went back the way he came and then just took off for like 10 yards. Then he just took off across this freaking field, man. Unbelievable. I mean, that deer, I just seen a wall of tines. I kind of think it might have been that buck I saw the first afternoon because it was narrow and I couldn't tell how big he was that day, but I could tell he was narrow. And then when I blew it up on the computer, he looked real tall. So I don't know, but that just, golly, man. That was a giant. I ain't never had one react that way. I'm wondering if maybe he hurt my pecker bumping up against the footrest on my climber. I don't know. Just saw something over here to my right and took off running. They were bedded down 40 yards from me. Yeah. I can definitely smell a dorsal gland. No doubt about it. Winds come from that block of cover. No doubt about it, though. about noon, 11:30 maybe. The bug's still right there. I've had 2 little bugs cruising in like the last 10 or 15 minutes. Today might be one of them days I need to put some seat time in. I think they're just coming out of, most of the bugs are done being locked down with does, and they're back out cruising, looking for any does left going into heat. It's 2 o'clock. I guess I'm gonna get down and start packing to go home. I might hunt this afternoon, I don't know. I really do not want to leave.
Well, it's about 4:30. I'm getting dressed, about to go hit the woods. Today was supposed to be the last day, but I'm gonna push it back one more day. That buck I saw yesterday, I got to look at him on the computer, and that joker's huge, but I'm 90% sure he's a 3-year-old, and I mean, I just feel like it ain't far-fetched for him to come in there and commit suicide. I don't know why that spooked him so bad yesterday when I grunted at him, but I ain't never really encountered a 3-year-old that was not killable. Well, it's day 15 here in Kansas. Last chance to make something happen. It's about 5 a.m. I think it's the 25th or 26th of November. Just got to get home for Thanksgiving, so I'm going to hunt until probably 10 o'clock or so, maybe 9:30, and then start rounding stuff up and get packed up and try to get home. Hate to leave without getting one, but it does happen sometimes. I've had chances and just messed them up. So anyway, we'll get out here and give it a heck one last time and just see if we can make something happen. About 34, 35 degrees, and it seems like the bucks have just got back moving the last couple days. So anyway, we'll see what happens. He's coming into a freaking gang call. Guts. Hit him in the guts. Dang it. I can see his guts hanging out. Oh my God.
just shot that big old tall buck I saw the other day. I'm like 99% sure it was that big old tall buck. The only problem is I hit him in the dang guts. But I'm 90% sure it's that freaking giant 3-year-old from the other day. I was scared to stop him because he took off running the other day, but I mean that shot's 100% fatal. He's just gonna have to have some time, which I hate. But last morning just killed him. I definitely shot him through the guts, no freaking doubt about it. I tell you what, this has been just an extremely humbling trip. I mean, you see more big deer than anywhere I've ever hunted, but they do not be still, and they just do not act like deer I'm used to hunting.
Hey.
Baby.
What?
I just killed that big old buck from the other day.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Did you really?
That's the first time you've texted me good luck this whole trip. Yep. Thank you, finally.
So...
Appreciate that.
That's pretty ironic.
Literally every time you ever tell me good luck, I kill one.
That's pretty funny.
Or at least see one.
Was it a good shot?
No.
Well, I don't know why you're excited then.
Dude.
What's up?
I just shot that giant 3-year-old.
What?
Yeah.
What are you still doing there?
I told you I was staying another day.
I thought you had decided. I thought you said you were going to get your stands out and stuff.
I was going to hunt till like 10 and then get my stands out.
Oh my god.
Look, dude.
What'd you do? Is it good?
I gut shot him.
Your arrow go all the way through?
I don't know. I can't afford lighted knocks, so I don't know how to get down and look. I guess I'm gonna get down and give him some time, probably till dark, and go look for him. I've never had a slump like this of wounding deer and then making a bad shot on them. I mean, I know I'll find this one, but if the coyotes don't chase this one off. Dang it, man. About to go look at my arrow, which I already know what it's gonna say. If we can even find it. There's my arrow. Bunch of white hair. I'm praying that's from the exit. Let's see what the actual range was. I had ranged him at 32, but it seemed like it was farther than that. 41. No wonder it's so dang low. When I ranged him, he had some trees and stuff in between him, but I thought I was on him. Must have hit something. Or maybe he cut out a little bit. Dang. Guess I'm gonna go watch the shot and see what we got. I'm pretty sure I seen guts hanging out though. Come over here to look at the footage and I have locked my freaking key in the car. Hopefully I left the door unlocked, but I don't think I did. Dang it. Hey, I've locked my keys in my car and I wanted to see what you might charge to come out here and
Sweet. So I got my car unlocked and I was headed to town, and I passed this farmer's house. I've been knocking on his door all week, and he pulled in. I got talking to him and just picked up another 160 acres for next year, which I've been seeing big bucks. It's that hayfield edge they've been cruising, so that's good. But I guess I'm just gonna go kill time in town and try to get a hold of a tracking dog, and probably go get something to eat and come back and walk this new property while I wait, figure out where I need to hunt next year. That way I ain't buggering it up scouting next year. Yes, sir. I've got a deer hitting the guts about 7 this morning. Wanted to see if you'd be available to track him. He's got another track at 4. He's gonna give me a call after that. So we'll see however long that takes, I guess. I'm out here checking out this new property I just got permission on. Hopefully I can pick out like a tree, and that way next year just come in here and be ready. Traveling up and down this creek, I imagine they use pretty much the same trails every year, so you have to scout so light up here that if I can do it now, I'd rather do it now, because if you got 5 yards in the woods, you're bumping deer. I figured out why they pop out in the field right there, because I've got kind of, for here, wide woods behind me, and it goes to like nothing on this steep bluff right here on this creek. So they just pop out right there and walk down that edge. I seen a dang rub on the side of a cliff. I ain't got a clue how a deer could stand there and even make that rub. Talk about a dang trail, son. Good God, what a scrape. That crooked one right there actually don't look too bad. Right on the field edge, and got kind of an open lane behind me, because these deer are gonna walk parallel to the creek. So you need somewhere you can shoot along the creek so you're not shooting them straight down under you. Shoot, that one right there. Trim out a couple of these, have me some lanes. Whack. I'll be able to shoot this field edge, a long stretch of it too, so either way they come, I can get a quarter and away shot, and I'll be able to shoot the strip right here and the far side of the creek. Ain't no telling what's on his head, but he's got big feet. I'm a size 13. Walking back to the car, I've done picked out I think 3 trees right here. He's going right down the freaking edge where that blood trail is, spreading something. I don't even know who that is. It don't look like my farmer. Probably about to run my bow over. I walked toward them, tried to like wave at them. They just wave and keep going, and just went literally, I guess spreading the edge, went right down the edge that the dang deer ran down. So, you know, so much for a freaking blood trail. I mean, I don't know, maybe that dog can smell it through it. I don't know. Unfreaking believable. I finally flagged him down and talked to him now that he's done drove over the blood trail or gut trail, spreading phosphorus. But he was real nice. He was like, oh, I just thought you were waving. So, whatever. We'll see what happens. I'm telling you, this is the crap that would only freaking happen to me. I guess worst case, this guy could probably start this dog in the corner or the edge of the CRP or something.
Hey, Buster. Buster. Buster.
I guess that phosphorus didn't seem to mess him up too bad, huh?
There's blood.
Where?
Right here.
He comes in right here. So he went into the woods?
There's blood right here.
Right here. Good night. So he opened up, huh? Yeah. Oh, Buster. Atta boy.
Yep, there's his gut. Look it right there.
Dang, a big old pile of guts.
Got blood and guts all over this
That's going to open him on up, too.
Yep. Good job, Buster. Good job. Let's keep going.
He got gut hanging on them briars. That's crazy. That dude, that's a dead deer, dude.
Yeah, he's not far.
He's like, Dad, I'm trying to eat these guts.
Come on, bud. We'll find bigger guts.
You can eat all the guts you want, Buster. Take me to the deer.
There.
That ducker is just dumping.
You got blood again.
Sweet. Yeah. Sure enough. I'm probably gonna be dead in this. There's a big ditch up here. Probably gonna be dead right in it.
Very wet.
It's wet? How you think we jumped him?
I'm thinking we may have jumped him.
Oh my God.
We're bleeding pretty good right here.
So, what do we need to do? Back out? That might be why he sped up.
Yeah, blood there.
Is it wet still?
Yep, it's still wet.
So what's that mean? Back out?
Let's go just a little bit further, get a good another few drops of blood, make sure we're still.
Okay. I mean, because like you said, if it's wet, that means he just bled it, I guess.
We're trying to find our way back to the cars at this point. We decided to back out. We'll come back at it tomorrow evening. Make sure, just give him plenty of time to be fully gone.
I guess I'm gonna go pull stands and twiddle my thumbs until it's time to meet this dog. I'm walking up and I can just hear crows going nuts over there where we last had blood. All them crows, they gotta be eating that deer. Got to be. Where'd all them crows go? There they are. Got to be right there. No doubt about it. I'm coming up on where all these crows were. They're definitely landing on the ground eating something. All these crows were up in here somewhere. I'm not seeing anything yet. There he is. There he is. Very unfortunate the way it played out, but the good news is the meat is still usable, and that's pretty much the good news. Really, this whole trip as a whole has just been a very humbling experience, but this is just one deer, you know, I just feel like I don't even deserve just to, you know, I hate not making a perfect shot on something, so unfortunately it is what it is, and it's part of bow hunting, but all we can do is strive for better in the future. Turns out he's an 11 point, mainframe 10, and kicker right here on the G2. We thought he was a 6x6, not that it matters at all, but just that's what we thought he was. But still happy with him. 15 days in Kansas and got it done like the last possible second. And now rushing home to avoid the wrath of my bride. Apparently, according to her, the last 2 years I've walked in from out of state, like exactly at Thanksgiving dinner. Like we had to take separate cars and meet at my mom's house, and her exact words were, "That better not happen this year." So I'm trying not to let that happen this year. The deer's about a mile from the car, so I'm gonna probably clean them here and pack them out. But first, let me take a selfie. I've never cleaned a deer on the ground. I'm probably gonna get hair all over this jungle. I guess I skin one side and get the meat off, and then skin the other side. Got him loaded up. I'm gonna take him to the farmer's house, get him on ice. Gotta go load up a bunch more stuff, cameras and camera mounts and sticks and everything else. And load all that up and hit the road and take it on back to Georgia. Got one more tag in Georgia and a couple other states, and ready to just keep on slaying. Dang it, I left that freaking camera all the way across that freaking half a mile field. God! Just when you think you're going home. Walking back here another 1,000 yards because I got all the other stuff. Forgot to get the camera I had on that scrape right there. Another 45 minutes and I'll be able to go back home. Guess I can head home now. A dirt clog got wedged in between the wheel well and the tire and snatched the tire off the rim. Gotta probably unload the trunk, get the spare, change it. I got it changed. This car didn't even have a lug wrench in it, but got to turn the e-brake off. But I talked to this guy and got one. So I'm headed to Walmart. Hopefully they are open and can give me a tire. That thing was obliterated. I don't know how the heck that even happened. It's crazy. That dirt clog was wedged up in there though. Well, I got my tire fixed. Fixing to see if I can get at least a couple hours down before I pass out. That was pretty tiring.